Hey guys, welcome back. Today it is the 10th of November 2024. Let's talk about it. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment if you want to see me making 600 today within 7 years. And before we get into that, I stream my daily content so you can actually see what's happening behind the scenes. So if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe. So let's get into the video. Basically, yesterday we were working on a brainstorm session. If you don't know what a brainstorm session is, it's basically when I'm adapting, calibrating, getting rid of things, adding on to things that do or do not apply anymore in my journey. So yeah, we worked on that, especially in the intangibles. So there's that. Also, another announcement is that on the 11th, which is tomorrow, and on the 13th, which is upcoming Wednesday, there will be no stream. The first reason is on the 11th of November is because there's a leakage in my house and it needs to be fixed. Those guys coming in very early to fix that. And on the 30th of November, there's no electricity because there's maintenance in the neighborhood, which prevents me to have any electricity. So therefore, there will be no stream. All right. The next thing, which is the bias of today. No, the languages. So we're still doing the dailies with the languages, and we're gonna slowly build up to the course and the other stuff again. But basically, we are building the vocabulary, and with the kanji, we're also learning for Japanese. So let's get into the bias of today, which is volunteers folly. It basically means that if you're gonna volunteer, it's better to volunteer in such a way that it benefits more economically than rather than just doing it because you like it. Because if you like something and volunteer for something, it is not true altruism, and therefore um, yeah, that is called for one of the volunteers folly. Also, it's not efficient, even though it's completely fine to do that. But it's still in Tennessee what they described. So basically, what you should do, assume you're a photographer, go to an event and photograph for free and donate all the money. That will be more impactful volunteering rather than doing things that you enjoy, because the first one will be too altruistic. All right. Next one, let's get into the programming. So we were working on the project that I'm currently streaming. So if you have not seen that, you can see it on the stream. Basically, we filled in all the components, and now we made all the components, and now we're gonna fill in all the stuff, and we're gonna adapt along the way. I think it will be done within a week or so, depending on the details and those kind of stuff. So that project will be done. So I made the Next.js project. And we also finished the Framer tutorial. We had a tutorial next to building the application, but we built a website. We followed the course, and basically halfway the course, it was only specific details towards the template. So it did not make sense anymore to follow everything by the footsteps. So what's next for Framer? Well, we need to make a Framer blog, which is one of the goals of this month. But I'm looking for a specific way to have also a template that makes sense, because a lot of user cases inside a blog, they have too much text or too many pictures, and I'm trying to find a balance for a developer to show the progress, but also make sure there's some balance towards that. Because if people are only gonna read a lot of text, and it's just gonna be annoying, and I don't want that. So I have to be very careful how I'm gonna fill in that. I'm gonna fill that in. So yeah, also that will be the last project, unless it's full stack, that I made from scratch. I don't make anything from scratch anymore. We have AI tools, we have pre-templates, we have a lot of tools that from Figma to Framer, from Framer to Next.js. We have a lot of things that they're out there. Why should I make everything from scratch? It does not make sense, especially when it comes to my journey making 600 today within 7 years. So let's get into the other stuff. I still need to buy a domain. We have not done that yet because we are looking for the pricing and the hosting still. We're comparing. But basically, I think it's going to be Netlify with a custom domain. And also for the backup, which is going to be Drupal. Drupal is going to be done probably tomorrow along with the portfolio bug fixes. Um, what we also need to do is we need to figure out let me see, what to do on Wednesday because there's no electricity. So I might work on my 2025 goals, but it really depends on how the day is going. I'm also gonna invest time in my dog. So yeah, there you have it. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment if you want to see me making 600 today within 7 years, and I will see you on to the next one.